I have moved the flip video up to Justin's room. I know that you cannot see much of it right now. If we have a few minutes after this lesson, I will give you a brief tour. Let me set my timer so I don't go over time. And let's start the lesson. Now, you don't have steps for this lesson because these are steps that you already have in your math notebook, which you should have brought home because I told you to. The lessons are the same, or the steps are the same that you use when you're doing traditional division with a single-digit divisor, only now we've stepped it up a notch and we are working with a double-digit divisor. In class today, we worked on this using the partial quotient method where we did the funny little house and did it that way. Today, just like last Monday, you're going to be learning the traditional algorithm. Now, in class today, I think what you hopefully discovered that a really useful tool is your chart of multiples or a top-bottom chart. That's going to help you every time. Eventually, you're not going to need that crutch anymore, but right now you probably do. With the top-bottom chart, it's super easy to make as long as you know your math facts, and you have to be meticulous. You can't make a mistake in that chart, otherwise your whole problem is going to be messed up. So I'm going to start by looking at my divisor, which is 27, and I'm going to make a multiple top-bottom chart of that divisor. And you need to be doing this with me. You should be taking these notes in your math notebook. So I'm going to make a T-chart, top and bottom, and 27. And this blue's almost worn out. I think I'm going to switch colors. All right. Hope the green's better. Now the top side is always the same. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we have to have that 0 in there because sometimes it really goes into the next number 0 times. And you can't just forget it. You have to hold your place value. So you're to start, and I like to touch while I do it because it helps me keep track. So I think 0 times 7 is 0. 0 times 2 is 0. That's 0. 1 times 7 is 7. 1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 7 is 14. So I'm going to put the 4 here, carry the 1. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. 3 times 7 is 21. I'm going to put the 1, carry the 2. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 2 is 8. Can you hear my dog barking? Annoying, isn't she? 4 times 7 is 28. Carry the 2. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 2 is 10. 5 times 7 is 35. Carry my 3. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 3 is 13, for 135. 6 times 7 is 42, carry the 4. 6 times 2 is 12, plus 4 is 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I wanted to make sure I got it right. For 162. 7 times 7 is 49, carry the 4. 7 times 2 is 14, plus 4 is 18. 8 times 7 is 56, carry the 5. 8 times 2 is 16. Plus 5 is 21. And 9 times 7 is 63. Carry my 6. 9 times 2 is 18. Plus 6 is 24. All right? Now that I've got that done, the rest of this should be really easy as long as I work meticulously. If you need to turn your paper, turn your paper. You know how to do that. All division is adding and subtracting and multiplying, and you just have to be so meticulous about it. All right, so I'm going to take my problem and I'm going to set it up into my house. 4,692 divided by 27. And then I'm going to start just like I always have. All right, look, will 27 go into 4? No. Will 27 go into 46? Yes, I've got that underlined now. 27 goes into 46. The closest number to that going over is 27. I put a 1 on top, being very careful to line up my place values. I know now that my quotient is going to be in the hundreds place. And then I put a 27 on the bottom. Then I have to subtract. Well, gotta borrow. 16 minus 7 is 9. 3 minus 2 is 1. Super. Careful on the subtraction. That's why you have to be meticulous and neat. All right, then I'm going to cross out the 9 and carry it down. And I have to think, 27 into 199. I just have to go look over here. What's my closest number to 199 without going over? And it's 189. So I'm going to put my 7 on the top because it goes into it 7 times. And then 7 times 27 is 189. I'm going to subtract to get 10. That was an easy subtraction problem. Then last number I got to carry down is my 2. All right, so I got to think, will 27 go into 100 at 2? Yes, it will. How many times? 3 times. 81 is my closest number without going over. So I'm going to put a 3 on top, and this is in my ones place. I'm almost done. Then an 81 on the bottom. 2 minus 1 is 1. 10 minus 8 is 2. For a remainder of 21. Now, you know I'm not done yet, and neither are you, because we have to do the multiplying to check. Really hope I get it right, because I don't want to rework the problem. So I'm going to take my quotient, which is 173. I'm going to multiply that by 27. Right. Hope you're doing this with me. 7 times 3 is 21, carry my 2. 7 times 7 is 49, plus 2 is 51, carry my 5. 7 times 1 is 7, plus 5 is 12. Yep, 8 and 4, yeah, 12. Now I'm doing this traditionally, so I'm done with my ones place value. I have to hold a 0. My ones place value, because I'm done with it. 2 times, I'm going to cross these out so I don't get confused. 2 times 3 is 6, nothing to carry. 2 times 7 is 14, carry my 1. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3. Then I add 4,671. But I'm not quite done yet because I did have a remainder. So I do need to add that in. And it is a check. It's 4,692. Thank goodness. Now you do have 4 problems to try. You may use either the traditional algorithm or you may use a partial quotient. I would like you to do a top-bottom chart for each of those 4 problems. Tomorrow in class, when we're working on division problems, I'm going to let you to decide what you want to do. But today I want you to do, I want you to do the top-bottom chart. And like I said, either partial quotient or traditional. All right? Thanks. Have fun. And let's see, I'm at 7 minutes. So I can show you a few things in Justin's room. I'll just show you one, I think. I think I'll take this down and show you his favorite basketball team, his broken trophies, and this is his desk where he does not do his homework. He does it on the kitchen table. Have a good night.